4. Alright, yeah, here we go. It's been a bloody while, a fair while. A year or two since I put anything up. So, this is a poetry, sort of prose, spoken word piece. It's called Thank God for the Coronavirus. So here we go. Thank the gods for the coronavirus. Am I the only one that sees Gaia fighting back to save the earth, save us from ourselves, save us from our greed and exploitation of the world, where the stock markets rose higher and higher towards the ever-shrinking sky, so disconnected from the working people's lives? Now the rich's fictional towers of profit have begun to crumble, and we all get dragged down with them. We all fall down. Meanwhile, beyond the falling towers, no one would face up to climate change, an impending doom for the next generation, a far horizon of 2 degrees which draws ever closer and closer, while the powers that be do not look and will not see, while at the same time politicians spruik tokenistic responses as CO2 production has free rein. Even when a Mount Doom arrived unto a divide with a 3,000 Ks of flames, they still found ways to misdirect and blame everyone else except themselves or their poisoning mates. After the flames had burned away and political actions to act became another tomorrow's dream on the never policies and actions that will meet on some sunny day far away. Now that's all changed. Thank the gods for coronavirus. Everybody is staying home. Coronavirus is here to save, reducing our carbon footprint one infection at a time. The airports have become jet parks, just like car parks, but with wings, and no one's leaving on a jet plane. Kids' days are now reminiscing about their days in the old schoolyard. Cruise ships are now petri dishes that have no ports, and there's no sports, just replays to get the fans through the days. Closed theatres, empty stadiums, public spaces now just spaces. Hoarding people living inside houses made of toilet paper, eating rotten eggs, Panadols and 2-minute noodles, which I like to call the pandemic diet with fevers and coughing. Nutritionists? No. But it's a great way to maintain one's panicking responses. Face masks are now fashion statements. Sooner or later, we'll hear of gangs of doctors and nurses mugging those idiots. And if I was to make a new deadly sin, then wearing a face mask when one doesn't have the virus would be it, along with crank remedies. Cow's urine mixed with mercury, cocaine, and the blood of immunisers. See, I got that stuffed up all over again. Social networks, misinformation, and the President of the United States. That sounds a bit blurry and not concise and to the point. But then again, who am I to say? You're the ones who will have to work that out. Thank the gods for the coronavirus. We're finally tackling climate change, and it was all by our design, disregarding all the signs while listening to Russian bots, reboot 21st century tobacco lobbyists, racist conspiracy theorists, imbeciles so arrogant in their tiny superiority complexes built on the foundation of ignorance. And let's not forget those flat earth theorists. It all makes me want to laugh and laugh with tears of outrage until I sob. On the other hand, maybe. We'll see the end of the power-hungry politicians, phony experts and pseudo-scientists spreading lies, placing profits above the health of society while they let polluters poison the physical and digital worlds. I hope we'll see an end to those dealing in rumours, spreading quack conspiracies while monopolising the internet and TV airtime. Maybe with an economic crash, they'll find themselves being thrown down those mine shafts they help to continue to deal their polluting ways. It's a hope. Just a hope. I have. But in all likelihood, in a year's time, after we recover and have found the cure, life will probably return to the usual, with the human race fucking the world up again. But while it lasts, all I can say is thank the gods for the coronavirus. I apologise, that's really rough and out of sorts. It's been a fair while, 2 or 3 years, 2 years, 2.5 years. Anyway, take it easy. It could be worse.